welcome back to my channel. It's me, Zoe, and in today's video we are doing how to do a successful project use it up. Now, I don't really know what my channel is known for people who like watch it, but I do lots of project use it ups, which I think I'm pretty good at, and lots of hauls and things like that. So let's go ahead and get started on how to do a successful project use up. So I have a bunch of fragrances here in front of me from last week. Exactly a week ago's video was the best sweet and punchy fruit scents. But yeah. So basically, let me explain. A project use it up is something that you do to use up your products. As you can see, I have an excessive amount of products, which I love, but it can be quite overwhelming sometimes. And when you have over 130 mists and growing, it gets a little interesting. Like, I literally just got this like a few months ago, a bigger shelf, and guess what? Already running out of room, but that's my fault. Anyways, my spending is excessive, but to combat that, I do project use it ups. Now, I currently am on a project use up schedule of doing my update for the start of the month at the beginning of the month. The second video of the month usually is. And then I do one in the middle of the month and then on the beginning of the next month. So I do like 2 updates a month. So basically in those updates, I do the products from last month, talk about those, and I introduce new products. And I typically go for 3 to 5 items of each category. So in 1 month, I try to use up 3 to 5 shower gels, 3 to 5 body lotions or body creams / body butters, it doesn't really matter, and 3 to 5 mists. And I also add in scrubs and random extra things once in a while, like a shimmer mist or something like that. So yeah, it's basically I try to use up 9 to 15 products a month, along with the other things I'm just using up in my room. Those don't count. The project use up is just what I put into it. So basically, the first thing I will do is I will go to my shelf over here and I'll pick things out. Now, I typically pick things out that I have used that are half full. Now, since I do project use it up so much, they are usually not half full. They're usually completely full. Like this is an example of how full I mean when I started project use up, and I will use up 4 of these completely, or 5 of them or more in a month. And I've gotten really good at that. And the reason is obviously body mists are not super potent, and what I like to do is I've recently started to spray my body down first with it, then put lotion or cream on top, spray my body down, put my perfume on my body, close down with mist, and then perfume on that, and then more mist on top, because the perfume can sometimes overpower it. And I work from home in my family's business, which is great. I love it. So I do have time throughout the day to reapply around like 4 o'clock or something like that. So it's like around 9 is when I'll finish my stuff and then go to work. And then around 4 or 5 is when I have time to reapply. So yeah, and about moisturizer usage, moisturizers are so much harder to use up than shower gels and body mists, just because like you can't, with a shower gel you can just squirt a bunch and suds up and it goes down the drain. With body mist you can just keep reapplying and reapplying. But moisturizers like body butters, body creams, and body lotions, they're just, you can't do that because obviously there is a point at which it will feel weird on your skin if you put too much on. So what I currently do is I do that like multiple step spraying thing with a lotion in the middle. I fully lotion my legs, fully lotion my arms. Sometimes I do my stomach. I do not do my back on the lower, middle, or upper part of my back, because I do get back knee and chest knee, I don't know, and shoulder acne. Like it's basically from here down is where I put my lotion. And if I do put lotion on those areas, it is a sensitive fragrance-free lotion. So that doesn't really do anything with my fragrance lotions. And then I'm doing that in the morning, and that midday time, like 5 o'clock, 4:30, something like that, whenever I get off of work, which most people get off at around 5 anyways. So I get home, you know what I mean? And I just I put on another thing of lotion, because in between 9 to 5 or 8 to 5, whatever, 8 to 9 hours, maybe 10, is your lotion will be rubbed off unless you're wearing like a super, and I mean super thick body butter that's super moisturizing. It's gonna be gone. Your skin's gonna be super dry, but it'll probably be welcoming to some moisture. So what I do then is I do a midday moisturization, and it really helps me use products up. That is the difference of using 3 to 4 products up to 5 products a month. That is the difference there. And I apply morning, midday sometimes, and night. And yeah, I do that every single day. Sometimes I forget. It is okay to only do it once a day, it's fine. Or skip a whole day entirely. It really doesn't matter. It's just what you're trying to use up. And I think for most people, like using 2 products a month is actually quite a lot. But yeah. So after I picked out all my products, you don't have to mark them. If you're doing more than 1 month of project, like if you're doing a 3-month project used up, you can choose to mark them because it is helpful for people to know, so they don't have to go back and rewatch all your videos and be like, where did she start with this? Was that full or not? Yeah, so you can mark it if you want. I don't typically, just because I don't typically do a 3-month project use it up but currently this summer I am doing a 3-month project use it up, and so I still have not marked it. I mean, I'm way too lazy to do that. I could, I just don't really want to, for no particular reason. It doesn't like mark up bottles or like ruin them for me or anything. Who knows, just my personal opinion. But anyways, so I don't personally do that, but you can. It is helpful, I guess, if you're not using up as fast, it is helpful to know that, where you started and what's your progress. Okay, so for 1 month, I typically, again, 9 to 15 products, plus those extra supplemental like scrubs and shimmer stuff and stuff like that. But for a 3-month, you just times by 3, or you could deduct a little less. So 12 times 3, 36 products. I have more than 36 products in my project use up because of my extra products. Yeah, and also, okay, I know a lot of people have a really hard time using up mists. For some people, it's like the shower gels and lotions are the things that are super easy, and mists are hard for them. For me, it's opposite. Shower gel, mist, super easy. Lotion, super hard. But I personally can use up a 1 mini mist in 1 sitting. And I'm talking about these 2.5 fluid ounces little mini mists that you get for like $2 or less. I can use this up in 1 sitting because of one singular thing I do, which obviously it takes like 3 of these to use one of these up. So you can use it up in 3 singular times. And the way I do that is I spray it on my bed. Now, I make my bed or in the morning most days, or if I'm changing my sheets. Now, when you're changing your sheets, that is the time when you can use up the most amount of fragrance mist you've probably ever used in your whole entire life. And what I do is I strip my bed of my sheets and stuff. I spray the mattress itself down, or some people have like a mattress pad, it doesn't matter. And I literally go in rows up and down or side to side, just like it's crazy. Obviously your room is gonna be suffocating, but that's why I don't stay in it for too long, and it'll just dissipate in like 10 minutes because it is a Bath & Body Works mist. It is not meant to last on random items of cloth. So anyways, I do that. I put my bottom sheet on, same thing. Top sheet, same thing. Layers of blankets, same thing. I spray down the insides of my pillows because in between pillow washing. So basically I can use up one of these or more in 1 sitting. I know it sounds excessive, but it makes my bed smell nice for like 5 days. So it's crazy. Anyways, that's that. Another tip, do a double cleanse with your shower gel in the shower. Like do your singular bar soap or like Castile soap cleanse or whatever, and then double cleanse on it. That's going to take odor away really nicely, and it'll help you use it up quickly. And also use them for baths. Don't use stupid bubble bath. Don't buy bubble bath, actually. Use their shower gels. They work just as well. It's pretty much the same formula. They just market it differently. So these Bath & Body shower gels make good enough bubbles. And yeah, so that's all I have to say. I think for starting a project, use it up. And yes, you just grab your products, you show people them, tell them the notes, pick them out, show the lines, the usage, and what your thoughts on them are, and just do your little updates. And there you have a successful project used up. Now, the thing is, you can get tired of having 4 or 5 cents or 3 to 5 cents. a thing, which is why I sometimes suggest the 3-month product use up, because with like 12 different scents to choose from, you're really not going to be choosing 12 different scents in like a month period anyways. And that way you can just use them multiple times in a month, multiple times over 3 months, and there you have it. You have your amazing, like, using up a lot of product. So yeah, 3-month product use ups actually are really exciting for me because my first one, I'm really enjoying it because I just have a lot of stuff to use. It's kind of insane looking at all the stuff that I have when I'm trying to like choose something out. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I want? And it's like crazy because I have a lot of options. I don't feel restricted and I have so many options. It's like, wow, I have a lot to choose from. So I really like the 3-month product use up. But nevertheless, it doesn't matter what you choose, as long as you are happy with your product use it up and you're using up products the way you want. Also, I do suggest that you are not buying more products than you can use up in a month. If you already had a base collection and you're buying like 20 products a month and you're using like 3, is that sustainable? No, you're gonna end up with like 200 products and you can never use them up, which is really bad. But yeah, so I suggest trying to keep it around the same level. Like for instance, if I'm using up like 7 mists a month, I'm buying around 10 or 11, and obviously that's 4 more, but it's not like 3 times or double, so try to keep it around that range. Obviously what you spend is what you spend. I'm not criticizing that because trust me, I love shopping, but it is easier to keep control of your collection if you try to keep it somewhat similar in what you're using up and what you're bringing in. So yeah, those are my tips and tricks, and I'll see you guys. Bye.